What's up everybody, Grant here from Spectra Racing. So we're in my 2015 F350 to talk about how I tow my big trailer. So if you haven't seen the long cat video, be sure to check that out here. I have two parts of it now. When I initially bought it and did some restoration, and some further restoration I did fairly recently. Long cat is basically a 48-foot toy hauler with a living quarters section. My wife and I use it to travel. We go to different destinations, and during our normal trips we can also do the track day because we have the race car with us. So let's get into what I've done to this truck and what it's got. Basically it's the 6.7 liter turbo diesel, so it's got 400 something horsepower and 800 foot-pounds of torque. So it's the 8-foot bed, so it's the longer bed which you need for towing a gooseneck, or you can smash the back of your trailer unless you get the repositioning hitch. So I got the gooseneck hitch in the back. It's got the 373 limited slip diff. It has the tow package. It's the platinum, so it has the nice rich Corinthian leather and the nicer interior with the Sony speakers. So it's very comfortable, but kind of a pain to park and back out because the vehicle is so long, obviously. But it definitely tows the trailer nice. So some of the things I've done to the truck. So you can see up front I have just some standard LT tires, but in the back I actually run all-terrains. So the reasoning behind this is a lot of the race events we go to, parking is in the grass. So sometimes if it's been muddy or something, I don't want to get stuck in the truck. So speaking of the weight distribution, I have taken this truck to a semi-stop and gotten the weight distribution. It is, as you can see up here, it's the total weight of everything with the trailer and the truck is 28,600 pounds with the distribution as you can see. So the miles per gallon on this truck, not great. So just regular around town, I probably get, city driving, I get 13, maybe 14. Highway, I really haven't actually done too many trips on the highway with just the truck. I think it'll get 16. I have recently done a lot of stuff cleaning the EGR system and stuff like that to get better gas mileage, and I'll have to take it on a trip one of these days. But going into that, so the stock emission system is still in place. The reason behind that is that the truck's a lot quieter without, if you delete the DPF and stuff, it's a little bit noisier. I do drive across the U.S. a lot, but I have done some things to the truck, including the S&B air filter. You can see here I do have a tuner on the way, an SCT tuner. I'm just going to do the mild tune. I'm hoping really just to get better gas mileage. So as far as kind of the weight balancing with the trailer, I do have a Timbren bushing system in the rear, so the rear doesn't sag too much. Now, as you can see, it's actually broken, which is very surprising because these things don't break that easily. I think I broke it when I went to South Carolina recently. There's a lot of weight on the back. It's not overtaxed, but the roads in South Carolina are pretty bad, and I actually broke off. So I'm actually going to be ordering an airlift airbag heavy duty kit, the 7500. So adding to that, for tire pressure monitoring system, when you have towing a 3-axle trailer, you want to make sure all the tires, are good to go. Although I'm running super heavy duty tires on the trailer itself, so it'd be very weird for them to get flat. But the tire minder system here, you can see that I have in the cab, it kind of monitors the tire pressure. And it doesn't actually show the tire pressure, which may be annoying to some people. You have to click through it, but it does alert you of any changes in tire pressure. And it also shows you the temperature of the sensor. So if your bearings are starting to wear and catch on fire, it'll probably let you know. So it can be kind of annoying because if it's a cold morning and you start driving somewhere, obviously your temperature and tire pressures are all going to go up. So you get a lot of beeping when it's cold out. So the kit definitely has its pros and cons. So as you can see, we bring the dogs with us a lot, not the cat. I just kind of threw him in there for fun. But we have this thing in the back here. You can see our German Shepherd would love to try and jump up front and kill us. I think it's just because she gets kind of freaked out when we're getting close to somewhere, and the hammock style dog thing when she steps beyond the seat, she kind of freaks out. So I wanted to make sure she couldn't climb into the front of the cab and kill all of us. And this barrier thing works great, although it kind of has made the truck into a two-seater now. I can't really carry anyone else, but it's just my wife and I, so it doesn't really seem to matter too much. So lastly, so backing, I think I covered in this one of the other videos, but one of the things I've been doing now with the drone that I have is it is a very good video transmitter. I have not found a great backup camera for the length of this trailer. All the systems seem to have the pros and cons, especially all the wireless ones. So what I've been using is just using the drone. I just get out of the car and place it where I'm going to park the trailer, and it gives a great view. I don't even have to turn the drone on or fly the drone or anything. It gives a great view of backing up the trailer, as you can see in this video here. And when I get to a campsite, I actually can just tell the wife to fly it up and put the camera on my phone adapter here. And it gives you like a video game perspective. It is really useful as a backup camera. It is, does take a few minutes to get started, but I usually just leave it in the cab of the truck. Now, if you're wondering how the truck actually tows the 20,000-pound trailer, I don't have any footage right now of the trailer running, obviously, because we're in the coronavirus lockdown. So it tows it fantastic. Like, what I like to tell people with this truck is like it honestly is not a great vehicle for driving around town or anything. It's heavy. It takes 8-point turns everywhere. It's kind of a pain, but man, does it tow awesome. It tows the 20,000-pound trailer like my gas Expedition, which had the 5.4-liter V8, tows my open trailer that I still have. It was a 1,600-pound open trailer with a 3,400-pound car. So it tows 20,000 pounds like my gas vehicle towed, like 6,000 pounds. The diesel's braking capability is just amazing. Like I've accidentally, lost. I had the plug come out once on the the trailer, so I lost all braking capability of the big trailer. But this truck can stop 20,000 pounds. So, the brake system is completely bone stock. So, it's a good workhorse. That's it on how my truck tows my 20,000-pound trailer. If you have any other questions, be sure to let me know. We can follow up when I do the airlift airbag suspension tuner upgrade on this truck. So thanks for watching.